Horatius? Looking a bit troubled there.
Still no sign of Scintilla. And I haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
Yeah, but I keep thinking, what if there is something I can do? What if she's out there somewhere, suffering,
chill.
waiting to be found?
Sounds like you're torturing yourself. Leave that for the gods. Try to relax, get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
I suppose you're right.
Hello.
Salve.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Okay.
Name's Rufius.
Love
Better
your
watch your
clothes.
step.
So,
What's your story?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but... family's from Seleucia and Tigris. Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
How'd you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
That's not an answer. Why are you still wearing your legionary armor?
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
You don't have a weapon.
Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
You're not much of a talker, are you?
If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
What are you dealing with?
None of your business. Introiti ipsam convincula.
Okay. Talk about something else?
If we have to.
Do you know how to get out of here?
If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation?
What do you think about the golden rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
What do you mean?
I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong, while we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
So the golden statues that are currently around are the last people who lived here? What do you think's coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
I think you're right.
Of course I am.
Who are you gonna vote for?
Malleolus. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
Anything I can do to change that? I don't understand the question.
No.
Oh, change his vote. I'll be going.
Whatever.
You must be the romantic interest. Who are you? Have I spoken to you? I have spoken to you.
What is it, citizen?
I was looking for you earlier. What's your story?
I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughters. Daughter, I should say. And the others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals.
How'd you end up here?
I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing alright for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl and pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People were screaming, trampling each other. Then some genetricum fugitor tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then, nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose.
I'm sorry to hear about your story.
Ah, don't be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind as labor does the body. That said, Scentilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit.
What can you tell me about the magistrate?
He's one of the better commanders I've ever had, that's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that.
Do you know of a way out of here?
I went around asking the same questions when I first arrived. Never did find a way out. But I learned how to accept my situation. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. That's from Seneca the Younger, if you're interested.
Can I see the citizen register?
I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
Oh, a register of each person in the city in alphabetical order. Okay. So, alright. Disappeared. Died in cistern, question mark. Refuses to work. We haven't been to the slum, not to be trusted. Money lending. Locked herself in the palace. Restricted to the villa for her safety. Increasingly agitated. Interesting. Okay. Thanks. I'll give it back to you tomorrow, quotation marks.
Of course.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of the practice of decimation in the Legion. By threatening to execute 1 in 10 men, the idea is to ensure order and discipline among everyone. And it works. If you knew you could be executed because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny, well, you'd bloody well watch him like hundred-eyed Argus, wouldn't you? Because your only chance of saving yourself is to stop bad things before they happen. Makes us all responsible for keeping each other in check. It's brutal, of course, but effective. The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it.
Where I'm from, that would be considered collective punishment, which is a war crime. Are you saying you're in favor of it?
What's done is done. I was forced to execute my brothers-in-arms, and those memories will always visit me in my sleep. But life is harsh, and I've come to accept my lot. As with the Golden Rule, I don't have any control over it, so railing against it would be like trying to stop the seasons or the tides. As Seneca the Younger wrote, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. For he that is so wants nothing.
Let's talk about something else.
If you like.
Who are you gonna vote for?
Not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. See, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery, and intimidation. The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about things I can't change.
Can I help?
I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in the time between now and the election this afternoon. In any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings.
I don't quite understand. Most people don't seem to like Sentius. He's the guy, I mean, I realize I thought he was suspicious before, but he's the guy who is trying, like, he's sacrificing himself to make sure everybody doesn't die under the golden rule, so... Don't know. Can we talk about Scintilla?
What business is that of yours?
I'm looking for her?
A lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better?
Sometimes fresh eyes help.
I suppose that's true.
I know what you did to her, Bluff. Did you notice anything suspicious before she went missing?
Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better, though, I suppose.
Okay.
Fine.
I'll be going.
All right. Please keep an eye out for anything that might lead us to Scintilla.
Dude, just chill.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend.
I wish...
What's on your mind?
Wish you'd turn your head to me. Never mind.
All right. See you around.
Thought maybe I hadn't asked you something, but... see if I get any additional dialogue.
49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost. Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls, but it does not notice the crowds that come.
Can you tell me about the pattern you saw?
You think you wish to know, but you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Okay.
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
I think somehow she understands. Looks like someone's been hard at work on a zipline prototype. Oh, is this where you live? A poem? A love poem? Aww. I know I can never touch you any more than hold Vestia's flame, but to watch and love you from afar, bathing in your glow is enough. I wonder if that has anything to do with us, telling him he should let her go. You live here! I didn't know that.
Hilarious.
Ixion
Horatius?
turns.
Looking a bit troubled there.
Still no sign of Scintilla. And I haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought
Small
you
wooden
Stoics
model
weren't
of an
supposed to
arena.
worry about things you can't control.
Yeah, but
You,
I keep thinking,
Sisyphus,
if there
attack
is
or
something I
pursue
can
the
do?
stone that
what if
always
she's out there somewhere
returns.
suffering, waiting to be found?
Wonder how much one of these
Sounds like you're
statues is
torturing
worth on the
yourself.
outside.
Leave that for the gods. Try to relax. Get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
I suppose you're right.
Oh, more graffiti. Garius loves Aquita? Countered by fornicate with her and we all die. Wait! Nevaeh's chest. Key to the chest in the Shrine of Apollo. Hello. I'm apparently allowed to take that? That's not considered stealing? Ugh. Livia's chest. Not stealing that. Oh, these statues are even more creepy now that I'm pretty certain. Small household shrine. Ancient Romans offered daily prayers for protection. Now that I'm quite certain these are people. A wooden rack containing various dried and ground substances. Creta's chest. Nope, don't want that. Another shrine? Yeah. And they may actually be watching us and talking to us, and I don't like it.
Hilarious.
Horatius?
49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost.
Oh, Forum. Fermented fish sauce used as a condiment. Roman shield, known as a scutum. A banner. I'm just wondering if anybody else has stuff in their chest that I should... Oh god, no one lives in there! Why would you? Someone apparently lives in here. Rufus. Oh. Incomplete note. Addressed to Sinner. This is your final warning. Tell Sentius you suspect Rufus of something. Okay. Of being the one to break the golden rule. I don't know that I suspect him based just off of that. Okay, have I been in all the rooms? I don't know now. We were in here. Okay. I don't think I went upstairs, though.
I love your clothes.
No, they left!
So exotic.
I didn't talk to the person who was sitting here. I was expecting them to come back. What the heck? When did they leave? Oh, I was up here.
Unless you want me to slip some hemlock into your next drink, get out.
Chill, woman. Just chill. Okay. Figure out what happened to Scintilla. Overheard Horatius accuse Domiticus of some involvement in Scintilla's disappearance. Ask Luia. So I want to do this one. But I wish I could tell it to, like, which option I want, because I want it to track me to the villa I'm supposed to go to. We saw someone hanging out somewhere. Flashlight? That's right, can't get up that way. Let's go up these stairs. What's happening? Are you voting? Where are they voting? I assume people move around due to time of day? But I have nothing to really help me track the time of day. So I don't know. Alright, I was going up these stairs.
For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
Oh no.
Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all, Sentius is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
What? I have committed no crimes. This is madness.
His sentence: to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius.
No.
Here and now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Wait, I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
Are you serious?
Sanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies. It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is.
Stop.
A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
No.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you.
I can't do anything.
It's real.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I'm coming. Oh, what the hell? What hit me? Did a statue hit me? I'm going, go. I'm right behind you. Dude, that wasn't fun.
Salve, friend.
Hi.
I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Kathleen. I got lost. Look, we've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name's Galerius, da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
Actually, no. Do I want to talk to you again?
Of course. What did you want to know?
Nope, nothing new.
All right. See you around.
Hey, you gave me this thing. It'll get me there faster, right? Cool. Oh! I saw butterflies. I used to think I saw butterflies. Oh, maybe it was the fire. The torchlight. Where's Setius? Hey, Equitia.
A new face.
No.
Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Look, we've met before. I've been asking people about how they wound up here.
Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed?
Nothing really. Everybody ends up at a river.
Oh, well then. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
Okay, damn it, I can't warn her about...
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
I wanted to warn her about something?
On your best behavior, I trust?
Yeah, where do I find... I think he's up here. He was up here. Where you at?
Whatever are you wearing?
Oh, it's you again. There you are! Hi! I need to talk to you.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Kathleen. We've had this conversation.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over. Is that about right? If so, what happened?
I couldn't stop it from being broken. I broke it the first time, but, the second time...
Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better next time. Now, I assume you've sought me out again for a reason.
Can we talk about who's going to break the golden rule?
Of course. What is it?
I do know who it is.
Yes?
It's Malleolus.
Why do you say that?
When he wins the election, he's going to convict you of treason and sentence you to death.
What? I'm speechless. How do you know? Of course, this isn't your first loop, is it? Well then, you must stop him from winning the election. I expect you'll need some kind of leverage on him, but I can't be seen to be involved in this, of course, so you'll be on your own. You'd better not waste any time, and Meswada, goddess of persuasion, go with you.
So we're going to have to convince everybody. I'll get on it.
Good, thank you.
Wait, I have more to talk to you about.
Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation?
I have more I wanted to talk to you about. What is your story?
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name, though magistrate is the proper way to address me. Before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of Imperial Rome, helping protect civilization from the barbarians.
What's a decurion?
It's a cavalry officer. I had 30 men under my command. This was my uniform.
Why are you still wearing it?
As magistrate, I usually wear a toga, but today I may need to survive long enough to create the portal for you, so it seemed prudent.
How did you end up here?
My men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary arriving upriver by barge. Now, the port is usually bustling, but just as our guests arrived, waves of people began running toward the river from streets and alleyways in every direction. They were trying to escape a terrible fire.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, the crowd sent my horse into a panic, and I remember it losing its footing by the water's edge. The next thing I knew, I was waking up on a riverbank not far from here in the company of some stranger.
Yeah.
I went looking for my horse and discovered that lonely temple. You can probably figure out the rest.
Some people mentioned a stranger. People also mentioned a crowd and falling into the river. How did you become a magistrate?
I was elected 7 months ago, uncontested because of my command experience. Since then, there's been growing agitation for another election. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner, hoping it would placate my constituents. Unfortunately, it just seems to have emboldened certain elements instead.
Let's talk about something else.
Very well.
Why don't people like you? That's what I want to know. Do you know how to get out of here?
If I did, I'd have led these people out of here already.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I've had plenty of time to think about it. Let me see if I can sum up my thoughts. I've always considered my guiding star to be the well-being of the Roman people. Our survival and prosperity have always hinged upon honoring the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. Give the gods what they want and we all prosper. Dishonor them and we all die. It's as simple as that. The real enemy in this place is not the Golden Rule, but human failings. The temptation to slide into degeneracy, greed, and hubris. I trust that answers your question.
I'd like you to release Dooley?
You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been.
But he didn't break the Golden Rule doing it, so it's obviously fine.
Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you, that is not the case. You may not be aware of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic, the law of the 12 tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities. Here we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Now, was there something else?
People might vote for you if you let him go free. I was hoping to ask some questions about my investigations.
Ask then.
I apparently don't have any questions right now. Questions will be available later. Alright.
Good. Now, was there something else you wanted to discuss?
No, I'm good for the moment.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news. If you're snooping around in my possessions, you're wasting your time.
I'm not snooping. I'm just... A note from Scintilla. May Jupiter, Optimus, Maximus continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter and for the lovely birthday present. I promise I'll wear it always. I feel so safe and fortunate to have you as my father and Santia as my sister. Since you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month, but if you can just show them the strong and dependable man I know you to be, you'll be re-elected. I'm sure of it. Huh. I'm sorry. That was a very private letter. I apologize. Excuse me.
Whatever are you wearing? Oh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
I have an important question for you. I guess I don't. Never mind.
I trust you can see yourself out.
Yeah, I can. I don't have questions for you at all. Maybe you should talk to the gladiator. Oh, I did want to... Alright, Vanishing Act. I need to ask Lulia. She said she was... I want to track it. Track this quest. A is select. There we go, now it's tracking. She said the villa next to this one, which goodness knows what the heck that means. Thanks for watching till the end of the video. Consider giving a like or leaving a comment. The YouTube algorithm favors engagement, so doing one or both of those things really helps the channel. There's social media links in the description and a link to my tip jar if you're interested in helping out that way. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the next one.